Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about NXT, AEW, and SmackDown. NXT started with Austin Theory versus Oney Lorcan. Austin Theory wins. Basis of this match, Austin Theory thinks Johnny Gargano was going to win the triple threat. That was last week. And Oney Lorcan thinks Pete Dunne was going to win. Obviously, neither one of them won, which is why we have a fatal five-way takeover. Legado del Fantasma calls out Bronson Reed. Basically, they want a triple title match, which already confirmed to happen. So, yeah, Legado del Fantasma challengers versus the champions, MSK and Bronson Reed. Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Killian Dane. Isaiah Swerve Scott gets the win. Admittedly, did Killian Dane need the win? Yes. But Isaiah Swerve Scott needed to win more because he's got a he's got a new group with him. So they're gonna help him get wins. Cameron Bure versus Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez squashes the jobber while also getting jumped from behind by Xia Li before the match. Ted DiBiase comes out. So there's a ladder match for the $1 Million Championship. Cameron Grimes and LA Knight were already confirmed to be in a match, so that's what their match is for, the $1 Million Championship. Grizzled Young Vets versus August Gray and Eichmann Zero. Grizzled Young Vets win. Candice LeRae calls out Poppy. Poppy says, I don't wrestle, but I know someone who does. Io Shirai comes out, beats up Candice. What that leads to, whether it's another one-on-one feud with Candice and Io, or Io finds a tag partner, who knows? Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon. DQ win for Ember Moon because Raquel Gonzalez interferes. And then we got a face-off with all the 5 people in the championship match. They all say how they're going to win. They all start attacking each other. You know, the usual. Oh, hold on. Since SmackDown was first in chronological order, we go SmackDown and then AEW. All right. So SmackDown started with the Usos and Roman. More family conversations between all of them. All right, at the end of it, Jay's like, I'm tired of both of you, and he walks away. And Jimmy's like, let's fight. And Roman's like, no. So Roman's gonna fight Rey Mysterio at Hell in a Cell. Rey Mysterio calls out Roman for what he did to Dominic last week. And then Big E and Kevin Owens versus Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn. Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn lose. Sami Zayn gets pinned, obviously. Kevin Owens and Big E are about to leave, and then Apollo Crews is like, hold on. You're going to fight me and Commander Aziz next week. Baba Tunde. He's not a good wrestler. Like, give him some time and he might be decent, but right now, no. Liv Morgan and Carmella, 50-50 booking. Liv Morgan wins, and they're going to do this match like 5 more times. Ding Dong Hello segment with Seth Rollins basically turned into Cesaro coming up and attacking Seth Rollins, and then Bianca came out and laughed at Bayley. Chad Gable versus Montez Ford. DQ win for Montez Ford because Otis comes out and interferes. As we expected him to, because he said Chad Gable said backstage, Otis is mad. So Nakamura and King Corbin. Nakamura wins. Nakamura and King Corbin again next week for the King of the Ring crown. Nakamura should win the King of the Ring crown, and so Baron Corbin can stop calling himself the King. Okay, now I can go to AEW. All right, so basically, I'm gonna go with Inner Circle first. Inner Circle destroy the Pinnacle's limo, and members of the Pinnacle say no to direct challenges. MJF in particular says no to Chris Jericho. FTR, they still want to fight Santana and Ortiz. Hager and Wardlow's happening. And Sean Spears and Sammy Guevara, that'll happen at some point. Christian versus El Helico. Christian wins. And Matt Hardy hits another twisted foot on Christian. And Jungle Boy comes out to make the save. So we'll probably get Jungle Boy and Christian versus Hybrid 2 next week before Jungle Boy fights for the world title. Yeah, Cody. So Cody came out and they announced Brock Anderson will be making his debut. Art Anderson's kid, Brock Anderson. It's going to be Cody and Brock versus, what is it, Anthony Ogogo and Aaron Solo. Yep, there it is. That's the match for next week. And as a result of these promos back and forth, Cody and QT are going to have a strap match against each other. Cody will probably win. Eddie Kingston, Pac, and Penta versus Young Bucks and Brandon Cutler. As most people thought, Brandon Cutler took the fall. Match was good, though. Going in circle stuff. I talked about that already. Darby Allin says he wants a 2-on-1 against Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky next week. He tells Sting to stay at home. And Sting's like, okay. Miro versus Evil Uno. Match was good. Miro wins, as I expected him to. Who brings the TNT Championship back to the Dark Order? I don't know at this point. I have no idea. Kenny Omega calls out Jungle Boy. Kenny Omega's like, you can't hang in the ring with me. I'm a pro wrestling god. I'm great. You suck. Yada yada. Then Jungle Boy's like, man, you talk too much. Jade Cargill cut a promo. She didn't really. It was Mark Sterling that did all the talking about promotional deals and whatnot. Lance Archer squashes Chandler Hopkins. Nyla Rose pretty much squashes Layla Hirsch. It was a slight back and forth, but more often than not, squash. Brian Cage and Powerhouse Hobbs lose because they imploded. Ricky Starks was trying to help Cage win. Cage didn't want to help, so he left. And then Will Hobbs loses because he's by himself. Hangman Page and 10 win. There you go. That's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later.